Hey YouTube, welcome to the most amazing top 5 where I break down the world into brilliant top 5 lists. My name is Michael McCrudden. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. First off, I need to ask you guys, what's your favorite video game of all time? Mine's gotta be StarCraft. You can never have enough photon cannons. What's your favorite? Let me know down below. Now we all know the video game industry is big money. Many games bring in more revenue than Hollywood blockbusters. That's why this top 5 is all about the highest grossing video games of all time. Let's jump into the top 5. With 1.25 billion in earnings, We Play, released in 2006, nabs the number 5 spot. We Play, it features 9 mini games including Shooting Range, Find Me, Table Tennis, Pose Me, laser hockey, fishing, billiards, charge, and tanks. We Play was designed with the idea in mind to get people familiar with using the new joysticks. You gotta strap those things on. I've seen a few of them fly across the room. In the number 4 spot, we have a personal favorite of mine. Grand Theft Auto 4 has raked in 1.35 billion. It was released in 2008. GTA 4 is actually the 11th in the Grand Theft Auto series and is thought by most to be the best, if not the best game of all time. The game cost $100 million to produce, but it broke industry sales records at the time, earning $500 million in its first week. The game also generated controversy, allowing players the ability to drink and drive. But you try and explain that to Nico Bellic. That man don't give two sh. In the number 3 spot, we have Mario Kart for the Wii, which brought in 1.4 billion. It was released in 2008. Here we go! No longer would it only be 8 players. This game introduced 12, as well as the option to ride bikes. The game also allowed players to perform tricks to gain momentum. In total, there are 27 different characters to choose from. My favorite character, it's Peach. Unless my brother's in the room, then I use Yoshi. But truthfully, I love to play with Peachy. In the number 2 spot, we have Call of Duty Black Ops, released in 2010 and grossing $1.5 billion. Within 24 hours of going on sale, the game had sold more than 5.6 million copies. And after only 6 weeks, it exceeded $1 billion in revenue. Call of Duty Black Ops takes place during the 1960s in the Cold War. It focuses on CIA clandestine black operations carried out behind enemy lines. My favorite mode is Zombies, where I play as Richard Nixon. I'm not a crook. Now take that, zombie. In the number 1 spot, we have the World of Warcraft, which has brought in a whopping $10 billion in revenue. The game was first released in 2004. I'm awake! I'm awake. That's a throwback to an earlier version. If you know what I'm talking about, hit that like button right now. World of Warcraft is an online game where players from around the world assume the roles of heroic fantasy characters and explore a virtual world full of mystery, magic, and endless adventure. You gotta pick between either being human, alliance, or orc, which is horde, and then underneath that there's at least 6 different races. I like the dwarves. I also like the orcs. I like the Tauren a lot. The trolls are kind of cool. There's so many. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The World of Warcraft isn't so much a video game, but a lifestyle. And if you're just learning about it now, well, you're likely gonna get your butt kicked for some time, for like a couple years. There's some pros on there. Good luck. You'll need it. That's all I got for you guys today. Of all these video games, which one is your favorite? Also, let me know your all-time fave in the comments down below. Subscribe to Most Amazing Top 5. Share the video with your friends. Hit that like button. All that good stuff. My work is done. Now get doing that on your end. See you guys in the next video. Boom!